Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video we've got some really big news, several different projects that we're going to cover off, including Polkadot, XRP, and there's some really interesting stuff around Cardano. So if you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto is pretty stagnant at 1.05 trillion, down 0.41% at the time of recording. Bitcoin at 26,348.92. Look, the market, I'm expecting some volatility, if I can get my words out. Now, we've talked about this a little bit on the channel, but what I would say is I am expecting some bear market rallies. We've called out bear market rallies before going into 2022. I think, coming out of 2023, I think we could see something very similar. I do expect some lower lows. I think people might get caught up in some of these bear market rallies and start thinking we're in a bull run, and I don't think that's going to be the case. But look, let me know your thoughts, your opinions on that in the comments below. Really interested to get a feel for what your thoughts and opinions are. Depending on where you are in the world, depends on how bullish you are on the crypto market at the moment. And I'll come on to that in a moment. But Coinbase successfully registered with Spain's central bank. The registration compels the firm to comply with the country's anti-money laundering standards. So I think this is a pretty big deal. I think we're seeing Coinbase make some big moves in the space. So definitely want to be keeping an eye on this. How the fall of the crypto, the king of crypto, I should say, costs one British man million. So look, what I would say is you want to be really, really careful in this crypto space. Obviously, this is all to do with Sam Bankman-Fried and all this sort of stuff, right? The old FTX scenario, right? And seeing this on BBC website and various other more mainstream media news outlets is rather concerning. It is going to put people off coming into the crypto space. A few bad actors are ruining it for a lot of people, but there are a lot of scammers trying to part you with your crypto or your cash. So you've got to be really careful. We say that you need to go away, do your own research, and make sure that these projects resonate with you, right? There's several ways you can lose your money in crypto. One, through the project not being successful or the altcoin not being successful, but also third-party risk, holding it on exchanges, not your keys, not your crypto. There is a link down below, an affiliate link for a Ledger device, which is a cold storage wallet. If you're keeping your crypto on exchanges, I would be looking at cold storage for sure. So go check that out. We got Hong Kong crypto firm hit by $200 million hack, and this is Mixin, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is lists its location on LinkedIn as Hong Kong, right? So approximately $200 million stolen, attacked by hackers, and yeah, look, this stuff is rampant at the moment. And what I would say is my expectation, is that we see more partnerships with some of the cybersecurity sector within the crypto space, likes of Lossless, Polyswarm, and various others, right? I think that we should be seeing more firms partnering with these guys. So I'm going to be an advocate for, this side of things. I don't want to be seeing hacks that happen and it means that people lost their money. There's no need for people to lose their money, their cryptocurrency. What we really need is, some ownership, some accountability from some of the firms in the crypto space, thinking about this proactively and making sure that they have, the right level of partnerships, when it comes to security. I think it's a fundamental requirement. And I think that if projects get hacked and people lose their money and they didn't partner with some of these fantastic cybersecurity projects in the space, then I think there should be some form of punishment. It's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. European investors more bullish on crypto than American, says CoinShare report. Now, we've been talking with lots of people in Europe recently, Nick and myself, on our travels. And look, this is definitely aligned to what we're hearing, right? People in Europe are way more bullish than perhaps I personally, more than I think they should be. But yeah, like compared to people outside of Europe. And I don't know if that's that perhaps people in Europe are being sheltered a little bit from, the impact of what's happening around the world. Not sure. But yeah, look, things seem to be more positive out of Europe when it comes to blockchain technology. So it suggests that there is a divergence in sentiment from a regional perspective when investing in cryptocurrencies. It's clear when compiling investors based in Europe with those in the United States, likely due to the stark regulatory differences between each region, according to the report. So I'm going to share this in our Discord. It is interesting. It'd be good to get people's thoughts and opinions on it. We got crypto exchange HXT lost 8 million of ETH due to a hack, Justin Sun says. Again, look, HTX is obviously, the rebrand of the exchange. Not sure why they've done the rebrand. Don't particularly like it, but it used to be 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂. It's one of those. They've had a hack and people, lost 8 million in ETH, right? So again, just talking about how prominent these hacks are. They're everywhere at the moment. But let's move on to something perhaps a little bit more positive. We got Cardano ADA claims top spot in crypto development activity. Again, I think this is a really big positive for Cardano. Polkadot and 𝗕𝗓𝗪 are there. Look, we are really big fans of the top 4 projects on this list. Cardano, Polkadot, 𝗕𝗓𝗪, and Chainlink. I do think 𝗕𝗓𝗪 won't be one that's more long term. I think Polkadot will take the crown at some point. And people are going to see some decent price discovery, in my opinion. But it is just that. It's just my opinion. You've got to go away, do your own research, and see whether these projects resonate with you. But, it's great to see the likes of ADA and so on doing really, really well. ADA has struggled in H2 2023 as the emergence of layer 2 networks like Base and Optimism and Arbitrum rival in the spotlight. So really interesting stuff. We've got interoperable chain Polkadot says roadmap in place to support 1,000 parachains. And this is the part that a lot of people don't understand, why I'm so bullish on Polkadot. I do think that they're going to be well positioned for the next bull run. And I think it's going to shock a lot of people. I think, Polkadot and native tokens or projects on Polkadot, the parachains, are going to do really, really well. That includes the likes of Moonbeam and various others. So, look, we don't talk about all these projects too often, but we are really bullish on them. Just want to be really clear with people. We got Moonbeam, delegation pioneers getting NFT rewards. So Moonbeam cross-chain smart contract platform of Polkadot ecosystem launch reward campaign for delegation early birds. So again, like we've seen some price discovery. Surprising, but it happens in the space. Like it was only a few days ago that people were saying to me about like it looks like a dead project and all this sort of stuff, and I was saying like you have to be careful, like these ski slope kind of price action charts, like it's exactly how Matic looked before we purchased it at like 1.5 cent. Like you're gonna see this. Like I do think Moonbeam will pull back. I think it's a project that people should be researching, and I think they do well. But I'm not currently invested, just to be really, really clear with everybody. Moving on, and we've got Ripple. David Schwartz defends XRP against claims of entitled enrichment. So really interesting stuff. The CTO David Schwartz has directly addressed and refuted continuous claims surrounding the nature of XRP. Look, I think that there's a lot of people that dislike Ripple and XRP. There are a lot of people that really do like it and rate it, and I think that, you know, you don't want to marry your bags, but at the same time you definitely want to be involved in projects that have got real world utility and can do something very, very special. And I think XRP does tick those boxes. Am I perhaps as I guess moon talking, or moon, I don't know, like moon boy ish when it comes to XRP? No. I think I'm a realist, and I think that it will go on, and if it gets the type of market share that it's after, then, you know, I'm going to be very, very well off the back of that, and that's fine with me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of the projects that we've covered, including XRP. Where do you sit? What side of the line do you sit on? If you enjoyed today's video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tap in that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.